Welcome everyone. I hope all of you had a very Merry Christmas and an even better New Year. Welcome once again to another installment of one of my how-to videos. This time I'm going to explain how I heal Mythic pluses and how you can do it too. Very, very simple. I want to show you how to do it with the Holy Paladin. This is a frontline melee healer. If you like to heal while sitting in the back, avoiding conflict and avoiding all the fights, this healer is not for you. You got to get all up in the stuff, and you got to be DPSing mobs and hitting shit, and yeah, very, very fun. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to play one of my videos. I'm going to add some comments. Some commentary on my thought process and what's going on and what my rotation is and what spells I'm using, what cooldowns I'm using. I'm just going to press the video and press play, and I'm going to leave the mistakes in, and I'll tell you the mistakes I made, and because I'm not the best healer in the world by far. If you want some of the better healers, just YouTube, like his name. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Moke or something like that. That dude is pretty badass. Before we go into the video, I want to go into some my talents, gear, and what essences I run. Okay. The talents. This is what I use. Okay. You got to use Crusader's Might. Crusader's Might, every time you hit Crusader Strike on an enemy, it reduces the cooldown of Holy Shock and Light of Dawn by 1.5 seconds. Very, very, very good. Next tier, level 30, the Rule of Law, Cavalier, and Unbreakable Spirit. This is depending on you. If you're healing in raids with Holy Paladin, then you're going to want to use Rule of Law. I like Cavalier in Mythic Dungeons because it allows me to have 2 charges of Divine Steed, so I can catch up to the group real fast if I'm sitting behind drinking and stuff like that. The next tier, Repentance. I like to CC stuff in Mythics because I pug a lot, and I have groups that normally don't run together. They don't know how to do stuff together very well. So at times you're gonna have to CC stuff. I like Repentance versus Blinding Light. It's just what I like. The level 60 right here. Now, this is what I like. I like Devotion Aura. Damage dealt to allies within 10 yards is reduced by up to 10%. That's huge. Because you're going to be in the front line anyway, next to the tank and the other melee people. All their damage is reduced by 10%. Beautiful. If you're raiding, of course, you want to choose Aura of Mercy. Of all these talents, Devotional Aura, Aura of Sacrifice, Aura of Mercy. Aura of Mercy is the only one that shows up on the healing meters. So if you want to pad your numbers in raids, choose that one. The next one, Holy Avenger. The next tier, the Holy Avenger, Holy Prism, Judgment of Light. I've been messing around with Holy Prism and Holy Avenger. Holy Prism is good for if you want to get into more DPS. It does heal, but it adds more DPS to your rotation. Nowadays it seems that with as much self-healing as tanks get, it seems like we as healers probably pour more DPS into the fights versus overhealing. I don't know. That's up to you though. If you're a new healer, then just like, I mean, I'm still kind of new at this. I've only been healing since this season. But like I said, I have been experimenting with Holy Prison, and it does add DPS. Definitely see it on the DPS meters, and it's pretty fun. But Holy Avenger is pretty much shares a cooldown same time with your wings, as long as you got the Vision of Perfection essence. So I like to pop Holy Avenger, which increases your haste by 30% and your Holy Shock healing by 30% for 20 seconds. I'll pop that along with my wings. So next tier, Sanctified Wrath, Avenging Crusader, and Awakening. All these are great. All these have good scenarios in which to use them. In raid environments, I like to use Sanctified Wrath. It says right here, Avenging Wrath lasts 25% longer and also reduces Holy Shock's cooldown by 50% of its duration. And what that means is, of course, wings last longer, and Holy Shock's cooldown is reduced by 50%. Huge. And you pair that with Holy Avenger, and in raids, it's very easy to damn near put Glimmer on your entire raid. Now, Mythics, you don't need that. I don't need that. I like using Avenging Crusader. Avenging Crusader takes the place of your normal wings, and let's read what it does. This thing is awesome. You become the ultimate Crusader of Light, increasing your Crusader Strike, Judgment, and auto attacks damage by 30%. Now here's the thing. Crusader Strike and Judgment cool down 30% faster and heal up to 3 injured allies for 250% of the damage they deal. That's huge. So you pop in Mythics, you're popping Holy Avenger and Wings at the same time, and your Holy Shocks are faster. Your haste is boosted by 30%. Your Crusader Strike is doing more damage and healing for 250%. And your Judgment is also faster and healing. And the good thing is, when you have the Vision of Perfection essence, it will sometimes pop wings, right? Well, it pops Avenger Crusader wings, and you'll see it. It'll just pop it, and you're hitting stuff, and it's just healing like crazy. It is awesome. Awakening, Light of Dawn has a 15% chance to grant you Avenging Wrath for 10 seconds. Now, I've ran a couple dungeons with this. Choosing Awakening and having, like rank 3 of Vision of Perfection. I can't stress enough. That is your go-to essence. If you can only have one essence, it's the Vision of Perfection. Just get that. Like I said, I've used Awakening and it's okay. Is it a noticeable difference of you popping your wings? Yeah, I think it is. But is it better than Avenging Crusader or Sanctified Wrath? Personally, I don't think it. And the last one, Divine Purpose, Beacon of Faith, Beacon of Virtue. A lot of people play with Beacon of Virtue during certain Mythic weeks where you have like a lot of AoE damage, bursting and stuff like that. I don't. I should probably learn to, but I like Divine Purpose. Divine Purpose, casting Light of Dawn or Holy Shock has 20% chance to not trigger that spell's cooldown and to make the next cast free. Extra Holy Shocks and extra Light of Dawns. Oh, definitely. Gear. I go for haste. Haste and mastery. Mastery, number 1. And it's very easy to have high mastery and high haste. Like I got 30% haste and 44% mastery. As a Holy Paladin, you have Mastery Lightbringer, which increases healing done by up to X amount based on the proximity of your target. The closer to your target, the more healing, which is based off your mastery. So, you know, what is it? 44%. So as long as I'm next close to the target, my heals are 44% better. That's huge. Trinkets. I love trinkets, right? I got the pocket size computation device, which I think is OP. I think it is. I can't stress enough. Can't sing about the glory of how much this haste procs and how much it boosts your haste. Awesome. I'm blasting the egg sack myself personally. One of the reasons because it's socketed, but it's a really good one. You know, it's a really good one. And everything else, whatever. Just get haste mastery. Seen people who PvP, so they like to do haste versus. Okay, gotcha. Your Azerite gear, whatever you do, make sure you can double or at least double, but try and triple stack Glimmer of Light. Glimmer of Light is the go-to build. It really is. Raiding, Mythics. Don't PvP, so I don't know if Glimmer is the go-to talent for that. But Glimmer, I have Glimmer in everything. If you can get Glimmer on 400 versus like 420, 430 gear, just get it. Get it, use it, keep it until you can get Glimmer on a high level item. I like Glimmer, and I right now am triple stacking Glimmer and Radiant Incandescence. Essences. I've said it over and over during this video. Vision of Perfection as your major minor. Procs wings like crazy, and in 8.3 they're increasing the proc rate of it by an additional 12%. Thank you. I'm rocking the Ever Rising Tide. Your heroes have a chance to grant either 2500 intellect for 10 seconds or 2300 mana. Really good, and it procs a lot. And the Crucible Flame. Crucible Flame for extra healing and extra damage to mobs. All right, let's go into the video. 5, 4. I use 2, 1. Holy Shock mouse over. Also, I have Holy Avenger and Wings macro together, so when I pop one, it'll pop the other. This was in a tall 11. Yeah. I hate jumping down like this because immediately as a healer, you're behind because you got to start healing because everyone's gonna be, unless they're a demon hunter, you know. Who can glide down. Everyone's gonna have damage. So I mean the rotation, it's simple. First off, I Holy Shock myself to put Glimmer on myself. Always got to keep yourself alive. I mean, if you're not alive, you can't heal anyone else. Holy Shock, and then Crusader Strike, and then Light of Dawn. Number one, I spam Light of Dawn like crazy. Just basically, it seems like Light of Dawn procs your Vision of Perfection wings more than any other spell. So basically all I've done is Holy Shock, put Glimmer on everyone, Crusader Strike, Crusader Strike. Light of Dawn, everything. And now I'm just waiting. Oh, I ran into a pile. Yeah. See, I'm not the best. I make mistakes, you know? Now, once you get better, and once I get better, what you should do and what you're supposed to do is holy shock all the mobs too. To put glimmer on them. Look at this pursuit. So, I guess I didn't find that out until later, but you can bubble this. You can bubble getting divine protection or bop yourself. I think. Yes, that's what you can do. But yeah, if you're looking to DPS as well as heal, holy shock all the mobs, have glimmer on them. Oh, look, on this one, of course, he had to pursue me twice. I very rarely use the it's the slow heal. I forget what it's called. If I don't have a holy shot or a light of dawn available, I'll use a flash of light. Oh yes, another thing I forgot to mention. Your beacon of light. Just throw it on a tank, you know, and just set it, forget it. See right there? You know, let's go back. Right there. Boom. Holy shock the tank. I don't have anything else that I could press right now. Light of Dawn is on cooldown, so I have to do something, right? I'm looking at his health and it's not dangerous low, so I'm not like, okay, oh, I need to hurry up and throw a flash of light. Because flash of light will drain your mana very, very fast. So what do I do? Crusader Strike, just so it reduces the cooldown of the Holy Shock, so I can do another Holy Shock. And it procced another one. It procced a free one, so I just did another one on the tank. So that's your rotation. That is your rotation right there. Holy shock. Light of Dawn. Crusader Strike. Holy shock. Proc the free holy shock and another holy shock. That's it.
Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice for
No, I'm not gonna make you go through and watch the whole thing. I will show you though. Yeah, we die a couple times. We die. I think here we had some bursting going on, and then DPS didn't DPS the void down fast enough. Whatever. It's not a big deal whatsoever. Now here, here's one thing, right? Bursting's tough on any hill. I did not get glimmer, which you should do. And bursting weak is everyone's gonna take damage, right? No matter what. You should try, you know, as a Holy Paladin, you should have Glimmer on everyone. And I didn't. And as you can see, I have it on 2, 3, and I'm trying to top everyone off. Trying to top everyone off because right now we got 5 stacks of bursting or whatever this is, Grievous or something. And it's just gonna die because I can't heal through that. It's just a couple pulls like that, so it's not too bad. The good thing is about Holy Paladin, it's a very mobile healer. You know, a lot of instant, mostly instant tests. So for high mobility fights, you have an advantage over other classes. Like I think like Holy Priests, you gotta stand still. It's a cast time, stuff like that. Let me see here. Like, especially these Atal Dazar fights. Look at all that green poop on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could just imagine being a Holy Priest trying to stand still. But anyway, as you see here, I mean, what am I doing? There's the tank right there. I'm right next to the tank. Right next to him. My Light of Dawn, I'm spamming Light of Dawn as soon as it comes off a cooldown. Crusader Strike, same thing. Light of Dawn, Light of Dawn. I'm right next to the good thing about this party was, you know, the tank melee, of course, enhancement chamois melee, and the demon hunter. So easy peasy, easy peasy. More of the same. Now here, I think I popped my wings here. Yeah, because I know, like, with the vision of perfection, your cooldown on your wings is like 1.6 or something like that, something crazy low. So you're gonna have it, you know, every other pull for the most part. Look at all that healing just going on. Nothing but heals. Sick. We'll do a couple more pulls. We'll see. And as you can see, I love this dungeon. I do not like this pull during Void Week. Where there's a void emissary sitting at the top. Oh, that's so effing brutal. So brutal. Anyway, you know this is gonna be a bad one, so immediately popping wings. I didn't even pop my major cooldown aura mastery, which increases my 10% damage reduction to, it bumps it up to 20%. So I'm hitting shit. It's healing. I'm throwing holy shocks. Spamming Light of Dawn. Of course, you know, gotta position yourself as a Holy Paladin. I try to position myself. If I know, if you look at the screen, I am on the south end over here, and I know I keep it in the back of my mind that most of my party is on this side. So that when my light of dawn's going off, it's just, it's not light of dawn to no one. It's blasting pretty much everyone in my party. This is a hard pull. If you've never done this pull, this is a pull. Normally people die. I've seen, especially pugs. I can't. I know, like because I don't always tank or heal, but when I'm DPSing, and I'll do it with some pugs. Normally a wipe is involved, where they'll kill most of it, and they'll just have 1 or 2 left, and they go back and kill it. But this one, everyone did real good. Everyone did really good. I mean, you have a demon hunter who has incredible amount of leech. You have warrior tanks that can mitigate a crap load. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna show you this fight. This fight's a very easy fight. Just make sure you cleanse as much as possible yourself. Tank and DPS got to interrupt vocal. That's it. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let's see. Keep glimmer on everyone. Position yourself so your light of dawn hits pretty much everyone. Oh, this is a good pull right here. The next one with the void touched. This just shows you the power of the Holy Paladin. It's the same. It's the same. Good. Just watch the healing per second. Watch the healing per second. I'm gonna try and pause it at the right moments. Okay. Watch the tank first. Alright. Already he's mitigated, he's at 27. The HPS for damage mitigation, I don't really know how that works out, but cause is he really mitigating? Is he really healing for 78.4k? No, but he is mitigating a crap ton of damage. So he's probably, done, a couple pain relief or whatever that's called, and a couple shield blocks, and popped avatar, and all sorts of stuff. I mean, how you doing? Let me see. You already know it's gonna be a bad pull. Okay, void touch, number 1. You got a bunch of the little swords. There's gonna be a bunch of bursting going on. So gotta pop your cooldowns. Cooldown time. Pop them both and just go to town. Glimmer up everyone. Point your light of dawn at everyone. That's all you can do. And if you do it correctly, look at the heals per second. 85, 86, 86k. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. What's good is that we were all alive, Basically, that's it. I've healed with Discipline Priests. I've healed with Holy Priests. I've healed a little bit with Shamans. Never tried Mistweaver Monks. But I could say that the Holy Paladin is definitely my favorite. I love the fact that you're up close, personal. I know I overheal a lot. I need to learn to do a little bit of flash of light a little bit faster, a little bit better. But overall, it's so easy. And this is what an 11, you know, with the pickup group. When I heal with my guild and guys that I run with all the time, they don't take as much damage. So you don't see like 85, 86, 87k heals. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. Hit subscribe to be notified when I release another video. Leave a comment if you like the video, if you don't like the video. But pretty much that's it. A-Boy 3, they're nerfing Glimmer a little bit, but that's just in raid, in the raid aspects. The dungeons and mythics, oh bro, they're still gonna be tough. They're still gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's it. See y'all later, and see you in the game. Have fun. Be safe.